So our next guest is a vocalist, composer, and playwright who is making her Broadway debut in the much talked about show, Jaja's African Hair Braiding. Take a look.
And then my little baby girl here, we will make her a citizen too, yeah? And she will go to university and become a doctor and buy me a 4-story brownstone on Lenox Avenue, yeah?
Ma, please.
Okay, you don't have to be a doctor. I'll take engineer.
You have to let her be what she wants, Jaja.
I'm just playing with her. She can be whatever she wants. This is America, after all.
As long as you get that brownstone, right? Please welcome Broadway's newest sensation, Grammy-nominated performer, Somi Kakoma. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Congratulations on the show's success. This,
Thank
by
you.
the way, your Broadway debut. Quite the way to make a splash on Broadway, right? With a big show like this, getting a lot of rave reviews. And what are you hearing about the show overall?
What am I hearing? Well, I think a lot of people come in, especially I would say people of color, people from all kinds of diverse backgrounds, feeling seen, feeling as though what an occasion to be able to talk about our hair as Black women, to be able to talk about immigrant stories as you know, just being a part of that larger conversation about the American dream.
Oh, I love that. And as he mentioned, your Broadway debut, what was it like to be on that stage your first time on Broadway?
I would say it was magical. You know, it really feels like a dream come true. It's something I would dream about as a young girl. And of course, I've been a professional performer for many years, but to have this opportunity to step into the language of Jocelyn Bio and this world she's created, it's just been a real gift to really stretch in that way artistically as well.
So let's talk about the show, Jaja's African Hair Braiding, and give us a little bit of synopsis of what it's all about.
Sure. So it takes place in 2019 in a hair braiding salon in Harlem, New York. Many of you might know, most New Yorkers should know that uptown in Harlem is where people go to get their hair braided. And there's a long-standing African immigrant community there that's been just along 116th, often referred to as Petite Afrique. So it's really an opportunity to step into that world, to understand the dreams and aspirations and humanity and dignity of the people who are working in those spaces. And it's just an opportunity to step into that culture, into the West African heritage, and kind of takes us through a journey of a tight-knit community of women and all that they're kind of aspiring for and on behalf of and the people they love.
Well, tell us about your character.
So I play the role of Jaja, who is the shop owner. It's her wedding day, and she's, you know, thinking about what lies ahead for her, what opportunities she has to offer, like that this country has to offer her. I think, you know, one of the things I love about her is her love of family, her love of community, and her audacity to dream out loud. You know?
You know, for you to kind of get into the character, how well are your hair braiding skills on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
Not so great. I would say a 3, maybe. I could do a cornrow, a French braid, maybe. I don't know. So, you know, it's been wonderful because of this. You know, Nakia Mathis, she's actually an incredible actor who became a wig designer in addition to her work as an actor, and created this world of wigs, really, who, you know, there have been all kinds of people talking about the wigs are their own character. So the hair design team has just been extraordinary, inviting us into understanding actually not just like how to braid, but the actual rigor of braiding, like how, like what is that physicality, what is that, the pain that sometimes these women are carrying in their hands, and you know, what is that that we sort of take for granted when we come in and just want to look our best. So it's really been another way of honoring the women in that work that they do.
Yeah, because sometimes it takes hours. It's like that's a counseling session. You sit there and like unload life's troubles, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that what the salon hopes to create is this sense of intimacy, just really this opportunity to step into the humor, the heartbreak, the joy, the dreams, you know. So it's really been, I think it's quite clever of Jocelyn to invite people to journey in that way through those sort of stories through hair. You know?
All right, so you've accomplished Broadway. All right, so you knocked out Broadway out of the park. A Grammy-nominated Jazz. What's next?
What's next? we'll surrender and see what the universe has to offer.
I love that.
Yes.
Well, it's so wonderful to see that her dream is coming true on stage.
Thank
on
you so
Broadway,
much.
Jaja. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you waking up early.
And
Thank
again,
you.
her show, Jaja's African Hair Braiding, is now extended on Broadway at the Samuel J Friedman Theatre through November 19th. You gotta check it out.
There you go.